Hi, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. How's everybody? I hope you're good. Today I have two more of the little tiny micro mini journals to show you. They are Spirit and Cherish, and I recently sold two of these, and these are the next two that I made, sort of, I guess, making them in a set. They are in size about an inch, inch and a half to 2.5 inches, and the spine is about half an inch. So each one is tiny micro mini, very cute and adorable to handle, and just hold in your hand for a little while. So I'm just going to show you right away inside of each one. And but as you know, on the top I have the usual fluff that I like, and I left all the sewing tails. Now if you really hate the sewing tails, you can just trim them off all in one clip. And this one also has quite a bit, and on the side they have closure. So let me show you this one. This is Spirit. So this one has, well, they each have about 80 pages front and back, and they're quite full. They have two signatures, and right in the beginning here we have each one has like a ribbon or some kind of cloth pocket. So this one has this little bit shimmery ribbon here, and then a tiny tag with a bird on it. And on the back you can write something. There's a little bit of space, and even a little bit of space here if you want to jot down something. A little bit of flowers here. And over here is a see-through pocket, and there's a bird and a couple of cuttings that then you can put somewhere else if you would like, in the journal or some other journal, or really doesn't have to be for this one. You just leave it as it is. And then we have lots of texture all over the journal, and some flowers here, and I'll pull out here, and a little bit of a label, this pretty pink flower, and a little bit stamping and so on, a paper ruffle on a vintage book page, and then a little tiny journal tag over here in this pocket, in a tab on the top, a little bit of a stamp. This one is in the bluish color, stamping. And over here in the middle of the first signature is a paper flower charm. And then over here you have a tiny, tiny notebook there with a few pages where you can write a date or a word, and maybe an inspiring word on each page. You could do something like that. And then over here is a journal card, and a little bit more stamping here, and another journal card. This one something about painting, so in the back you can write on it. And then you have music notes here, and on the back is this beautiful butterfly with I've sewn each one in the middle with a little bit of more shiny things, a little bit threads and so on. And here's another pocket with a tiny journal card, and a little bit more of pages. So some pages are actually blank that you can actually write on. And I pull out over here, and flowers, and over here too a see-through pocket, and then a couple more things to put somewhere else. And lots of pages have ribbons and some kind of texture, as I mentioned, and this one too, a little bit from a sari scarf, and over here too. And this is also a see-through pocket, and here you have a tiny turtle that you can add somewhere else. And then I have original pages from 1932, some kind of like date book or something. And another journaling tag here, a little bit of yellow page and stamping and more threads. And pull out. I have to laugh every time. I don't know why, but anyways, pretty flower here, and a little label. And so this is the middle of the second signature with the flower. I did leave you this pocket to put something in, and this one has a journaling card with some flowers in the front. and also a little bit more of the shiny from the sari silk or sari scarf label. And I'll pull out over here more of the flower. And this stamp is not sewn or glued, so it is paper clipped, so you can put it somewhere else. A little bit more of the threads and stamping. And this is a pocket here that you can put something into. And some different sewings I try to do. And a little bit more of the flowers here in this see-through pocket. And at the very back you have another tiny tag with a bit of space on the back. So this is Spirit, the micro mini that I just made alongside Cherish. So that's one of them, Spirit. So over here is Cherish, also two. And I forgot to show you, this one also has a heart charm, Spirit. And Cherish has a little owl. And each one have, you know, a little bit of shiny on the front and some ribbon. And this one has a yellow ribbon on the side as closure. And in the front, basically, they are in the same style, mostly, except this one, some has a belly band, and I try to vary the pockets. And this is a tag for this one in the front. Goes perfectly in this belly band. A little bit of flowers. And a little bit of the cuttings in the see-through pocket. And some pages, stamped and sewn. Labels. Also lots of texture. And of course the pull out. And or flip out. Maybe, I don't know, flip out or pull out, I'm not sure. Anyways, a butterfly wing over here that I stamped on. And this here is a pocket and a little tag here. And music note paper. Lots of tabs on the top all over. And a little bit of berries on here. And here's the butterfly for this one. Also has a little bit of shiny and so on. And the middle here has a little tiny tag. And as well, a little notebook for a couple of things that you might want to jot down. Some sort of very, very secret code maybe in here. And here's a bit of stamping and a stamp that you can put somewhere else. And a little bit of flower, more stamping and music note, and little cutout here in this pocket. And more stamping, flip out. And over here is more of the shiny and a little label with some numbers and some sewing on this. And a little page here, and then a line. That's, I gave you some lines on this one, and texture on the top. And here the see-through pocket, a little tiny tag, and a little bit more space. You can add something else into it. This is the middle, and these are this is authentic page with flowers, and then a see-through tag here. I'm sorry, see-through pocket. And a little bit of text here in that 1932 page. A little bit of blue paper, a little bit of pink paper, all kinds of different size and so on. A little tiny belly band over here for this very, very, very tiny tag. And I put a little bit of space that you can write on. And then stamping here, a little more label, lines here for writing on. And this is a journaling card, and a little bit more flowers and a label, and a little stamping of a deer flower page. And then over here is the paper charm, and a little tiny journaling card. So this is the middle of the second signature, and lots of different ribbons and some eyelash trim on the top, a little bit more stamping. And Here's, this is a cloth fabric butterfly. Another label, stamping, and a tiny tag again, very cute, with this eyelash trim on the top, and a little bit of a purple flower, maybe lavender, and this lavender colored paper. More of that date book, and then the last little see-through pocket with some cuttings of things that you can glue somewhere else, and then one last tag over here, and this belly band. And so this is Cherish. They will both go into my Etsy shop, probably today or tomorrow, as soon as I get some pictures processed. And I hope everybody's having a great day. Let me see if I can actually manage this. Okay. So I hope everybody's having a great day, and thanks for checking out this video. Please subscribe to my channel and drop by my Etsy shop. I would appreciate it. Again, Rosie at RoseByNameCo. Take care. Bye-bye.